I mean, most of our fans obviously the best.
There's something really wrong with you.
He's a fan. I got Sicilian blood.
Yep. 1039 WRCN. This is the Hot Rides Radio Show. How you doing?
You forgot the Rock of Long Island.
You were supposed to say that.
The Rock of Long Island.
There you go, Tommy.
Hey, and I'm Mikey D from Broadway Motors and Carfellas.
Broadway Motors, 631-608-3000, 529 Broadway. Come down, sell a car, buy a car.
Promo,
do something,
promo.
leave us
I love it,
money.
I love it.
You need to do some commercials, bro. That's good.
You're good,
Yeah, we
bro.
do.
You're good. Speaking of cars, what's up, Mario?
Oh.
We sold this 95 Custom Impala this week.
Yes, we did.
Oh, wow. That must have been a
The guy
day I didn't
from
show up.
Yes.
The guy, he actually picked it up on Sunday. He trailered it down to Maryland. He's in the military. He had one before. He got a steal because of Mike. I don't even want to.
Listen, so what we had.
You did the right thing, Mike.
I mean, I got to tell them about this car. We had a 95 Impala SS, which everybody knows is pretty popular.
Since the
car.
summer.
Yes, it was a 5.7 liter. They come with a 5.7 Corvette motor in them.
Yeah.
What is that, LT1 in those cars?
It's LT1.
Okay. Beautiful car, two-tone black and silver, suede interior. I mean, the guy we
The
got.
interior was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
It had 22-inch rims, low-rider tires.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was all done.
Yeah, everything. It had a stereo system, DVD, TV, just everything.
It was mint. It had LED lights inside.
And the LED lights
And,
go around the whole exterior and interior.
The guy who had it before spent a lot of
If
money.
you had to guess, to put that car in the condition it was in, what is it got to cost you to buy a car, two-tone custom paint, suede interior? You got to be $12,000-$15,000, right?
15,000.
I would say
15,000?
definitely 15,000.
Okay, and what did the guy pay for the car that we sold it to?
7,500.
All right. So listen, it's just
Wow.
proves that Broadway
sick.
Motors
I
puts
would've
the
bought the
deals
car.
out there.
I'm
The
sick.
car fellas are giving cars away. $7,500. Where's the guy going to get that car for that money?
Wow,
All right, so
good for you.
I think we'll take a break and maybe we'll bring these guys in from Casper, the Friendly Ghost Company there.
This is a friendly
I don't know what they do over there, but we're going to find out. I mean, they seem like that. I heard they're nice guys.
Well, you could be a nice guy. It doesn't mean you have to believe in ghosts, though.
Well, they obviously made a business out of it, so there's something there.
Okay, so maybe there's some ghosts that are going to come in the room with them.
Do we have to shut the light? Do we have to dim the lights when they're in here?
You guys know, because that's just a way of you guys touching me, and that ain't happening.
All right,
All right.
1039 WRCN. Tommy's got some stupid dreams, and we'll be back.
The Rock of Long Island.
Hot Rides Radio Show.
I'm Mikey D.
I'm Denzel Washington.
You look like him with that tan. And
I'm Mario,
and
and this is the Hot Rides Radio Show.
we are on the Hot Rides Radio Show. We got some special guests that came in, and they are from a company called Casper Paranormal Research. Hello, guys.
How are you?
How you
And
doing?
I think you are Chris.
I
right?
am, yes.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing well, thank you.
And the gentleman next to you is Angelo.
Angelo, correct.
He looks like an Angelo, don't he?
looks like an
no
angel.
more than, you all look like Angelos to me, I don't know.
Well, Chris, I'm looking at you, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, like kind of big Italian guys here, and then there's you. First of all, what's your ethnic background?
I am American Indian and Norwegian,
And Norwegian.
yes.
Okay, all right.
So I'm the guy who was the dark-skinned,
Talk into
bearded
that
guy.
microphone.
I am,
Okay,
I'm
there
used
you
to
go.
lavaliers,
Okay.
I'm not used to this
Gotcha.
handheld stuff.
Gotcha.
Welcome to our world.
And and then part of the Abenaki tribe. from
Abenaki.
Massachusetts, yes.
Okay. All
Where
right.
were they
Whatever.
located, the Abenaki?
Massachusetts,
Okay.
in that area there.
You know any of that, Mario?
No,
Okay.
that I never heard of.
Okay. Okay. Well,
It's always good to learn something.
Absolutely.
Abenaki, Pennacook Indian tribe, Abenaki tribe.
can we open a casino?
I don't think so.
We're trying to
All
do that.
right.
Right.
All right.
We're trying to do that right now.
All right. Well, but we brought you in here. I'm going to tell you something right now. You guys are paranormal research. Tell me what you do.
Okay, we do paranormal investigating. We go to people's homes. There's more people than you can imagine that are out there saying, I see ghosts in my house, I see this, I see that, I hear noises. It happens every single day. We get emails, we get phone calls. My phone rings all across the country. So what we do is we go into their homes with our equipment. Angelo can elaborate. He's our technician.
Do you use guns? You guys carry guns?
Oh, we carry, yes, high-powered rifles.
Just in case you have to shoot a ghost.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you said your equipment. What do you bring to a ghost hunt? I'm just curious.
Okay, Angelo, take over.
All
A net?
A net. We do set up kind of a net. That's if you watch these other programs. They call it a net. We set up our surveillance system, which has the infrared lights on it, and any movement, it'll pick it up. So we'll see orbs, flying
So
around.
you spray an aerosol and...
No, we don't do that. We're pretty much, we're with the cameras. We have our DVR equipment, which records it. We have our digital recorders, which picks up any voices from
Lavalier mics.
lavalier mics.
We
I don't know
also-
what the hell is a lavalier mic.
It's
What
a
is that?
little
And our
digital
digital
camera,
camera,
You gotta talk into that microphone,
Well,
and they're never gonna hear you.
Okay,
All right.
it's the thing that clips onto here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Like we use for reality television. We do
Yes,
it
exactly.
when we do the TV
Exactly.
shows. Yes.
We
Okay.
also have laser
hold
grids.
it. Are we bothering you, Mario?
I'm doing some research right now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let 'em do
Very
research.
important research. And I see that you're the only one with the one to stand.
What are you, playing the
Yes.
barbecue?
You're special, right?
His arms don't. He's got short arms.
Yeah.
So it's hard to hold the mic up. It doesn't reach his
I
mouth.
understand.
Okay.
We have laser grids, we do things like that. Now, Angelo, he does the techie
That's
part
great.
of
A
it.
short guy that's shorter than me, busting my balls.
Yeah, but his arms are longer.
Okay.
That's
Listen,
all.
let me ask you a question now. And you obviously believe in the paranormal, in ghosts, and all this stuff.
It runs in my family. My great-grandmother did it, my grandmother did it, my two aunts did it.
But the fact that they did it, I'm asking you a question. Do you believe that there are ghosts?
Tommy, why
And
are you
there
shaking
are
your
paranormal-
head? We have Tommy over here shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head? You have to be a non-believer.
We
Or
went
a
from
big
having
skeptic.
4 hot Hooters girls here last week to having a bald guy and a hairy guy talking about freaking ghosts.
If you had a pole in here, we could have some spirits
Yeah.
dancing on the pole.
I'm very interested in this. I'm seriously interested in what you have to say.
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
First of all, I am a psychic medium. I do readings. I do readings all across the country. Go to CasperParanormalResearch.com. Look at all the testimonials that are on there. You'll see that I've helped people. Just a couple days ago, I had a lady actually on my Facebook page saying that was the end. She was done. She was done. She had some very close people die in her family, and I offered my service to her, and a testimonial was right on Facebook saying that, how we saved her, how she is now going to look at life different after the reading. Because you know what? I got it cue on everything. What about her daughter, tattoos on her daughter, everything.
You did. You hit it on the
Yes.
head. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. What does, and I'm just curious myself, what is paranormal and I guess it's somehow related to psychic medium. I mean, going in a house and finding ghosts and communicating
Right.
is sounds like a whole nother level. I mean,
That's what makes us different from a lot of paranormal groups. See, I am a psychic medium. We can go in there and our videos, if you watch our videos, you can actually see us communicating.
Chris,
with the other
make
side.
me a believer. How can you read? You want to read somebody here? I mean, I just...
You're
and I-
Italian. You can't be right.
That's exactly what you're saying. You're right. You're right. No, it's just I don't, and I don't mean it disrespectful when I don't believe. It's not. It's my, it's just me that I don't believe. I just, you don't believe either. You're like me.
I was just thinking
Mario
of a joke
does.
right now.
Now Mario,
Because if Chris is a medium,
I'm in love.
then Angela's going to be a 3X.
We say that all the
Oh, my
time.
God. When you're medium, there's an
I was
extra-
just thinking Chris is a psychic medium, he's a psychic 3X.
I mean, my wife. I'm going to tell you straight up. My wife Nancy swears my house is haunted.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
come and do an
Why don't we come to your
investigation.
house?
She didn't come to my house. I mean, she says she
But now let me ask
hears
you a question.
kids laughing. I got 2 kids. Of course they
If
laugh.
for
You know what I mean?
whatever reason
What?
he does find something,
What's he gonna
you're
find?
what? I'm just saying.
You'll have to move
You
out of the
have
house.
to
You can
find
sell
a
your
wife.
house. yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with her. I love her, but she'll want to move
Out of the
out
house.
of that house.
No,
Listen,
and
ain't
they're not
nothing-
necessarily bad.
But
So-
some are.
But we're gonna tell you,
There could have been a murder in
Maybe
the house.
my ghost
No.
is like a 26-year-old hot girl.
Absolutely.
There you
I
go.
might have a
Think
sexy
positive,
ghost in
Mike.
my
Think
house.
positive.
Like a house, like an ex-housekeeper.
Right,
When
right.
you
don't
close
know.
your eyes at
Positive
night, you're
thought
trying to
brings
right.
positive things.
Exactly.
Wow. What do I feel? And she's not even in the room right now. That would be amazing,
The
bro.
covers are going up and down. I don't know what's going on.
So
nobody else here.
But we can tell them about the investigation we did in Oakdale. Is people were very scared of the house. Things were happening. People, footsteps up and down. We went in there
Doors
and
closing?
yeah, doors closing, the whole 9 yards, everything about it. We went in there twice. First we went in, we did our thing, and we came back with all the all the proof of what was there.
I
And
just want to interrupt. You sound just like them.
Well, the way he talks.
it's an Italian
Yeah,
thing.
the way he talks. That's
Hey,
the
yo,
way it is.
we went into this house, we started
Yeah,
slapping
we
some
went-
doors around.
All right, Angel,
Listen,
tell me-
we're done over here,
So,
get
yeah,
out.
Tell me about the doors, come
At
on.
the end, we were going to go in and cleanse the house because they were scared. But our findings were, and we have proof on it, we can you go in our videos and see that on YouTube, that what actually happened is their past family members were living with them in the house and actually watching over them. So
Were they
well,
paying rent?
No.
they were doing something. I don't know what
They were
doing.
entertaining.
I know, but we went in there and all, to go in there,
Right.
stage the house, cleanse it, the whole
Right.
9 yards, and they said no. Because our family members, they felt more comfortable with the spirits in the house. So we decided, they
Because
decided
you told
not
them
to
it
do
was family.
Correct.
And they were good spirits.
Correct.
As opposed to being,
Right. But not only did we tell them it was family, we gave them reason to believe that it was, I read them in a way
Oh,
that
okay.
they could understand who it was. Matter of fact, I have done readings for sure, and people knew who they were, and we did a cleansing of the houses, and it made a difference. Okay, so it made a major difference in people's lives. We can actually go into a house and I can do a reading to the point where I can tell this person is saying this is their personality. I bring on these people's personality. I become that individual that I'm doing the reading for. And you can be skeptic. I'm offering my services to you to go to your house and do an investigation. Take me up on it. We'll come back on the show and you'll be like,
well, how about
I'll
this?
take that challenge.
And how
You
about,
come
and
to
how
my-
about we take Dan from Sawgrass over there, and would you mind it being taped while you were doing
Oh, we
it?
would love it. Absolutely. We welcome that 100%.
The fact they cleansed
I
my
mean,
house.
I could get,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Get me my cell phone, Tommy, please. We're gonna call my wife, and I just want you to hear what she has to say.
we have a
All right,
personal,
can we do that?
we have a mutual person that we definitely did
Right.
cleanse the person's house.
Let me ask you a
Okay.
question. Is
Hold
it
on.
true that animals and young children are more perceptive to the senses of seeing ghosts and
Yes,
stuff like that?
100%. What it is their minds aren't, the young kids, their minds aren't as cluttered as ours are. So they're more open, to accepting all of it.
Nan?
There we go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, hon.
All right, listen.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Bobby.
All right,
Hi,
listen.
Nancy.
Listen, you're on the radio show, and I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here with some guys from Casper, the Casper
Paranormal.
Research. Okay, and I was just telling them how you always say. What do you always tell me about our house?
The haunted with little kids.
That it's haunted with little kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
not real little kids, ghost little kids here.
Okay, so they're still real. So I'm putting my services out there to investigate your home with our equipment and me being a psychic medium coming to your house and doing an investigation to see what we find.
Get out.
What do you? Would you like that?
I don't know if I want to know what you find.
Exactly.
You will know. You will want to know
You
because
need-
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be bad.
It's not bad in
And
the sense that already.
I'm telling
How do
you.
know it's not going to be bad?
They really don't know that,
No, that's
Nancy.
not
Yes,
true.
that's true.
They really don't. So that means they'll. How do you know it's not bad?
Listen,
We
I don't
discussed
want
that right now.
The same reason that I know certain things about people that have passed in your life, and
Uh-oh.
we'll go back into that later.
See,
Oh,
and
here
and
we
I
go.
know
That's what I was
my
waiting
wife is
for.
big into that too. She's also looking. She had
I do
a
readings
brother
every day.
that passed, and not that one. Couple. How long is it now, man?
It'll be 2 years in February.
Oh, wow,
2 years.
I do readings every day. I will do a reading for you when we come and do the investigation in your house. Look at
I
my,
would love.
like I said.
Go to his website. What's your website?
CasperParanormalResearch.com. Go on there now. Look at the testimonials. I'm telling you right now, I'm not a phony. I'm real. I'm real stuff.
Okay.
Well,
So.
I'm not the skeptic in the marriage.
No.
Oh no, I know. It's the bold guy
Yeah.
sitting next
Well,
to
no,
me.
Yeah.
Nancy, he wants to make sure it's all right with you that he could bring these guys there and do it.
Yeah, because if they happen to be little children or people in the past that bad things have happened to, are you going to get spooked and say, I want to move because they're ghosts and bad spirits?
No.
If they are, we could also come in and cleanse the house.
Ground up something, and, you know.
She's afraid you're gonna like ruffle somebody's
No,
feathers.
no, we're not gonna ruffle anybody's feathers, and if we ruffle feathers, we'll unruffle them.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll
Matter of
smooth-
fact, let me
we'll
tell you
smooth
something.
the ghost.
They use
Yeah.
Windex.
Somebody that we did a reading for, we ruffled the man's feathers big time. Big time. Absolutely. And they were unruffled. By the time we were done, that man's feathers were not only unruffled, but removed from the house.
And haven't had anything happen since then either.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So,
All right, well, listen, I'm gonna let you go. I just wanna let you know, we're gonna make a day. These guys are gonna come to the house. They're gonna investigate. And, you know, listen, I believe that they believe what they're doing. So I'm not at all calling them, you know. Anyway, I'll call you later.
Nancy.
All right. What?
Nancy,
Bye.
Pack your
Nancy.
bags.
Bye.
Nancy, can you make some more of those chocolate chip cookies you made the other night?
You know, I just made 5 Oreos.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Okay.
We're
See
coming
you
over
in about an
now.
hour.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Anyway,
She's good like that,
She'll love this shit. I gotta tell you something straight up. It's not
Gonna be as easy
I-
to make you believe.
I just don't believe it. But anyway, that's
Well,
just
let me
me.
ask you a
But I
question,
believe
right?
you guys are
Will-
sincere.
will
I'm
you
not,
believe-
what?
If they are to say something about maybe somebody in your past,
Definitely.
Nancy's past,
Listen, I'm a friend. Listen, I am not the know-all.
Okay.
I don't know what I can be. There's a lot of things that I don't believe in. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that might be true. You know what I mean? I don't know it all, but I would be open to anything. I'm easy, like Sunday morning. 1039, The Rock of Long Island.
WRCN.
And
Hot
we're back.
Rides radio show, baby.
Oh, sorry.
Hot Rides, yes.
I'm
Mario
sorry, I
just said
stepped
the same
on Mario. I'm sorry. You know, we do that a lot on the show. The three of us are always talking over each other, stepping on each
Must be an
other.
Italian thing.
It must be, yeah, we do that a lot.
we did it at the dinner table.
We do it, yes. But it's hard to do on radio. Got a lot of listeners. Anyway, it is a.
We're back with the Casper Paranormal.
There it is. I mean, anybody who believes in this,
Or doesn't.
or even doesn't believe in it, that thinks they have an issue, they also, my man Chris over here is a psychic medium, so he can kind of gets messages from people in your past that have passed, and that's what he does. So
I also do, if you go on to our website, there's a Facebook page, you can click on that. You can also contact us. I do psychic medium readings, so if you want to know a little bit about yourself, about where you're going in your life, if you have made the right decisions, if you want to talk to a loved one, if you have some unanswered questions, please visit us. Anything you want to add, Ange?
Yeah, you did pretty good. They're gonna have to charge us for that commercial.
Angelo, Angelo, get that microphone. Get the mic.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Yeah, you-
I gotta be
I
honest.
think
In
he's
this
eating
day and
his
age, he
microphone.
seems like he's a little discriminating against the Italian.
He's being stepped over right now.
So, Ange, let me, as an Italian guy, now I'm gonna ask you this. This is a serious question.
ahead.
Mario, you okay?
I'm listening.
No, I just want to make sure you don't fall asleep.
I'm
Okay.
knock it off.
All right, listen.
Any more music
I
you wanna
just,
play?
Well, ask him if he's Sicilian and ugly done.
I'm Sicilian.
Sicilian.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
You can leave.
Anyway,
No,
now,
you can leave.
being from an Italian
Yes.
family,
From
are you from an
Sicilian
Italian family?
100%.
Hold
Father was
on,
born
hold
in-
on. Italian, Sicilian.
Sicilian, yeah.
Sicilian is a
If
part-
somebody asks
Oh,
you
come
what
on,
you want,
stop
what do
with
you
that.
say?
What do you say?
Sicilian.
Thank you.
And say I'm
Sorry.
crazy.
It's a whole breed apart, yeah.
Thank you.
That's right.
Anyway, question being, I'm going to say you grew up Roman Catholic.
Yes.
Now, does this kind of stuff bring any religious? I don't want to get too deep.
I know where you're
but,
going
you
with
know,
this.
as Roman Catholics, we are taught not to believe.
No,
in this.
that is wrong.
Okay.
You're listening to Vic a little too much.
Oh,
That's the
boy.
Protestant
Oh,
religion. In the Roman Catholic, we are taught to pray to spirits, to angels, even God.
Right. No, but I don't know if I thought I remember being told in religion that
people
there are no
passed.
ghosts. We don't believe.
That's-
in
Okay,
like a-
wait. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
wait.
Yeah, no, this is
Oh,
very-
hold it.
The name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, well, he's the
Right, there
one.
you go.
Oh yeah. Oh really? Really?
They're all
There's a
three in
rule?
one.
What did you
well-
put in a resume? I mean, really? So he's the only ghost you're allowed to talk to?
I mean, that's
Who
how
made
I was
that
brought
rule?
up. Well, that's why I was asking. Listen, first
Wow,
of all,
that's a good selling
I was
feature.
asking the Italian
That's
guy
good.
who was brought up Roman Catholic how he felt about
No,
that.
because we have that all the time, and we have a mutual friend Vic, who's a preacher,
Right.
was on our show a couple of times, and we were also on his, and that was debated. You know, in the Protestant religion, you do not pray to spirits.
Right.
That's like talking to the devil.
Okay.
But now, we're brought up in the Roman Catholic, we pray to spirits.
Okay, so it's no problem, is what you're telling me.
Right.
Well, can I elaborate on that just for a minute?
Yeah,
Listen,
you can.
Jesus walked the earth. Jesus was a man, right?
He
Jesus
was.
a man. He
He
walked
was a
the
man,
earth.
that's right.
He was killed. He was sacrificed, put on
Yes.
a cross, right?
Yes.
He died. He was put into some place. Then he rose,
Yes.
Right.
right?
What religion are you?
I'm no religion.
Yeah, okay, you don't
Okay.
believe, okay.
Do you say you're
I believe in a
Norwegian?
higher power.
You're
I believe in a
Norwegian, you
higher
said.
power.
Okay.
There's a higher power.
No religion and Norwegian. What did you say?
No religion.
Oh, he's a no religion Norwegian.
So listen, I was brought up Methodist.
Okay.
Okay,
So anyway, so this guy who was killed,
right.
okay, supposedly God's son, right? Anyway, he rose.
Well, not
from,
supposedly, but go ahead.
He rose from the dead.
Yes.
All right, which makes him what? A ghost?
It makes him a spirit,
A
definitely.
spirit,
His
right?
spirit
Okay, but he was a man,
He was a
right?
man,
So
definitely.
tell me, why is it okay that you can speak to this guy, Jesus, right, who rose from the
Right.
dead,
Mhm.
but say one of your uncles who passed, what makes Jesus the one that you can speak to, but not your uncle?
I'm
I don't
not
think
saying
that's-
I
I don't
can't
think
speak
that's
to my
the problem.
uncle.
Oh, but wait, the
I'm
Bible
not
says
saying,
it.
I just said my uncle didn't show back up and throw dishes out of my cabinet.
But
But
not-
what I am saying is that I can speak to
Neither
my
did
uncle, I can
Jesus.
pray to the death. You're right, he didn't come back.
But the Bible states
Right.
that you are not to seek mediums, and the Bible states you are not to speak to any other spirit
Right.
other than Jesus
Right.
himself.
I agree,
God
that's what I was
himself.
saying before, the one,
Right,
okay?
but why is the rule, just like really when St. Patrick's Day fell, you're allowed to eat meat, the guy came in the Catholic religion.
Absolution.
Oh, yeah, you know what? It fell on St.
This is
Patrick's Day.
becoming
you're
a
allowed to eat meat.
religious conversation.
Oh, forget it. We could go for hours
Yeah,
with this
I gotta say,
conversation.
because I'm sitting
You
next to an
started it.
atheist,
You
there's
started
no,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not
an
I-
atheist. You're not an
okay.
atheist.
I'm not an atheist.
I asked a fellow Roman Catholic how he felt about spirits and findings. That was the question I asked.
You go to the cemetery, Palm Sunday?
You
pray? You pray to the-
I pray to God.
You
Yes,
ask-
I do.
But not
No,
just
no.
on Palm Sunday.
You-
Anytime.
Anybody that's
go
passed,
and
you
say
go to the
prayer.
cemetery, you go to their grave?
Yes, you
And
pray.
you pray,
Even if you
you
pray
go-
from your house, you can
Right.
pray to people that pass.
You're talking to the spirit. You're
That's
talking
right.
to the spirits.
I agree. They
But-
have to talk back, is what I'm trying to say.
Right,
But-
but you are
I'm not
talking
saying-
to, but you are
100%.
talking to them.
I'm supposed
But
yes.
listen, according to the Bible, you are speaking to the devil. Read the Bible. According to the Bible, you're speaking to the
Listen,
devil.
the
I don't
Bible,
think- I
let
don't
me
think
tell you
you-
something.
I don't think
I've
it's the
been
Bible,
through the
I think
criminal
it's-
courts,
No,
and the
it is.
Bible is the same. There's interpretation of
Exactly,
everything.
my
It's
point.
all up for
I
interpretation.
hope you listen to
So,
this.
so everything has something that, you know what I mean? Like when I was in court and I was in trouble with the law, my lawyer
You
would
in
bring
trouble
up
with the law?
yeah,
I can't
my,
imagine.
my lawyer would bring up a point, and he would state, and he would reference case law and this and that. And on the opposing side, on the government side, they would bring up a law that opposed what he said. And everybody was talking about the same point, but I do different determinations.
Exactly.
Interpretations, I should say.
You have
So-
your own
But
take
also,
on
the Bible,
Bible.
who wrote the Bible?
What?
Who wrote the Bible?
I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was I.
Man.
No, actually, you probably
Those
were,
misinterpretations.
because it's been written so many times, it's like playing telephone. You tell one person
All right,
something.
listen, let's go on to another subject.
Okay,
because
yeah.
We're not going to agree
No,
on
we're gonna
this.
keep going, we're
All
gonna
right,
keep
and I don't
going
want to sit
on
too
this.
close to this guy anymore, because if the lightning comes through the friggin' window
It's
here,
gonna hit
yeah,
you.
I want him to get it,
I
not me.
believe in
You'll
a
know
higher
about it
power.
before.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, these are the guys from Casper, Paranormal. They're going to come to my house. Hopefully we'll have them back on the show after, so I can either say, hey, there's...
Hopefully we can tape this.
Now,
whole
look, you
thing.
gotta understand something.
We will.
too. You
We'll-
gotta
we'll do a
understand.
re-
You got-
a reveal, yeah.
And I'm not gonna be a ball breaker about this, but I'm a pretty intelligent guy. Okay? So, a lot of times, and I'm not saying you, but there's been plenty of scams in the past.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
Totally
Where people that say they do what you do have prey on the stupid and the weak-minded. Unfortunately, I'm probably...
Oh, he's not stupid or weak.
Yeah, so it's
Not
going to
in
be,
any way.
you know, so in other words, it's got to be something legit. And again, I have to say out there, I met these two guys. I get a good feeling that their integrity is there. I mean that. I say that because you're not just because you're
Yeah,
here,
they're
but
nice guys,
you seem like
absolutely.
nice guys. You seem like guys with good integrity, and you know, so
And
I will
intentions.
give you guys the benefit of the doubt to come to my home.
That's all it takes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that I can do, because anybody else, I tell them, you know what? Take a hike. I ain't doing this shit.
Prove me
You know
wrong,
what?
prove me right.
Mario, what's up? You got something
No,
to say?
unfortunately, there, like you said, there's a lot of people out there that do prey on the weak.
Mm-hmm.
And if make a bad name for this sort of thing. That's the problem.
Let me just say something. There was a lady.
Like
who
used
was-
car dealers.
Yeah, it's the same
Oh,
thing.
There's a lot of used
That's
car
the
dealers
same.
that prey on the weak.
That's why everybody
Stupid
has to be
people come
checked
in
out,
and,
yeah.
you know, but I do believe in used car dealers.
Right, see? But let me tell you something, there was a lady, and I just started charging for readings not that long ago because I felt guilty charging for readings.
Okay.
Because I thought that it was a gift and I wasn't supposed to charge, but I started
Yeah,
charging
everybody's
for
gotta make
readings,
a
my
living.
whole family did, right, everybody has to make a
Everybody's
living.
make a living.
But so there's one lady that I said on Facebook, she was distraught, she was at her end. I said, please call me. I did a free reading for her, I've been doing it almost every night now, helping her, getting her through her time. Her granddaughter and her daughter passed away, all right? She was done.
That's tough.
She was done, and I
That's
helped
tough.
her, and my text alone will show you, you saved my life.
I gotta tell you,
Well,
and
let me
that's
tell
a
you
good
something.
thing.
Right.
That's,
So if
either
that is
way,
not a gift in
that's a
any way-
gift no matter what, no matter how you saved her. That's
Well,
a big.
Because you
I
were
told
moral
her-
support, you were positive,
Right.
and you gave her
But the
a
thing I
reason
told
to
her,
live.
and you can read this on my Facebook, anybody that watches our sites, you can see, I said, your daughter is mentioning the word sandwich. She's mentioning the word sandwich to me, and she started crying over the phone. I'm like, do you understand what I'm saying? She goes, yeah, my daughter had breast cancer, and we would get something that's not legal, you know, and I would prep it for her, and she would
Smoke it.
smoke it, and it would make her feel better. And we used to call it a sandwich. And she said, anytime you need a sandwich, and before she told me that story, I
Right.
said, your daughter's telling me she wants a sandwich. And she
Gotcha.
said, how do you know? And then the tattoo, I said, your daughter's mentioning about the tattoo. Now, the whole thing was, her daughter lost her daughter, okay, and she got a tattoo, and her mother would say, why'd you do that? She goes, so I can remember my daughter. So, and she's saying, I think my daughter's telling me to get a tattoo to remind me of those two.
3 generations
Wow.
of girls.
Yeah. So that just came through just the other day.
Well,
And
listen,
so
I commend that. I hope you do good work like that with people. That's great stuff. And
But I hope this lady still
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah,
and
me
on that note, this
Wait, I had a
is-
question.
Go ahead.
Is it common for people with American Indian or Indian background
Very
to
good.
have?
Well, I don't
more-
believe in Indians. I'll tell you right, I don't believe in Indians. There's no proof that they ever existed. Really, I mean, I've read about them in books. You know what I mean? I've seen the TV
You know, like
pictures of it,
Thanksgiving?
but I'm not sure I believe in Indians. I think that.
I'm not sure if I believe in Italian.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
No, but I was just saying is that Indians or American Indians have this in their blood that they can speak to.
That's true. That is
That is
no.
more than normal.
More than normal, yeah.
Because they were always, I guess, into
People
that.
of the land.
Right,
People of the
exactly.
land,
Exactly.
right, they get
Children of the corn,
power from
yes.
the earth.
Children of the
That was a
corn.
movie,
Children
bro.
of the
He said
corn.
children of the corn.
Speaking about corn, you know what I hate about eating corn?
They get stuck in your teeth.
No, that you always see it the next morning.
That was wrong with you,
And I
bro.
know I chew it up, and it comes out whole.
Do you ever do that, like, when you're eating, you says, you know, I'm gonna really chew the corn this
Right,
day
right,
just to
right,
make
right.
sure.
Are you
But
guys
yet-
sick?
But yet magically it forms back to the same.
I know, is that
It's almost-
crazy?
It's almost like you can kick it back down.
All right,
normal.
1039 RCN, the Rock of Long Island. We are the Carfellas. Check us out on Facebook, official Carfellas whatever it is, official Carfellas.
Yes, yeah, whatever it is.
And
And if you need a car, it's 529 Broadway in Amityville, New York, Broadway Motors.
631-608-3000.
and if you have a ghost in your car,
Then you need
you
to
call the Casper Paranormal guys.
Yes.
631-838-2166. If you want a reading, you can contact us, CasperParanormalResearch.com.
That's Chris Medium and Angelo 3X.
Extra large.
All right, see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Talk soon. Bye.